Advisories now in place. Some expire here in about 45 minutes. Some expire at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 5:30. Diving in to give you a closer idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is over in the Yuma region, but if you're watching right now, these affect you if you live in western Pima County. So far, we've still been tracking heavy rainfall in the Ajo region, and then off to the south. Santa Rosa still has moderate rainfall, some light rainfall for you in Sells, but as the afternoon has been progressing, those rainfall totals have been increasing. 1 to 3 inches of rainfall for the Ajo region, and west of Santa Rosa 1 to 3 inches. Diving in to give you a closer idea, other parts are seeing less than an inch of rainfall. I wish those storms would push off to the east, because then that means that we would be seeing some. Not so much the case right now. However, 3 points west of that has been seeing some activity there. A live look here to the northwest side. You wouldn't even know that those storms are over in western Pima County. Triple digits though right now in Tucson. Those wind speeds are on the calmer side for you as well. Checking in with our temperatures. 100 in Marana, 79 for Sells, 73 in Ajo. Believe it or not, those storms is exactly why things are really on the cooler side. 93 for Safford, 85 for Bisbee, 88 for Huachuca City, 90 for Nogales. More storms are on the way. This does include Tucson this time. I'll tell you when to expect it up next. So it's a little cluttered out there. But notice south of Sells, then Sells, north of Sells, and then over in Ajo, all these advisories expire at different times, okay? Some at 5:30, that's for mostly a little bit north of the Sells region or northwest. And then 6 o'clock for certain parts too. Ajo, 6 o'clock, and a little bit veering near that 7 o'clock time frame. How much rainfall have we gotten so far? Now 1 to 3 inches for the Ajo region, and if you go south, the same thing. Some folks are just seeing a less than an inch of rain. Here in town, we are dry, maybe a little bit of cloud cover though, but overall that's it. A little bit to the west, so we're talking 3 points. Those storms are really picking up there, and that's going to continue. We were talking about it yesterday, right? And that's exactly what we have been tracking for today. Our radar for Cochise County, dry and clear. We're not tracking any type of storms, but before you get disappointed, we do have a chance later on this week, okay? We kind of have to share the wealth a little bit this week. Here's around 5 o'clock this evening. That band making its way through and continuing through western Pima County. So Nogales, the Sells region, kind of touching Tucson just a little bit though, and then starts to fade off, but picking right back up tomorrow. It looks more promising. Here's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, more so to the south and near the Tucson area, becoming a little bit more widespread. But notice those storm cells really picking up near the Sells region once again. We're keeping our eye on the tropics. And why is that? Well, that depends on where we get the storms from and how much rainfall we can get. And it depends on how they veer off. Do they keep going straight, or do they do a little bit of a curve and head into Arizona? That's the big question, okay? 50% chance for storms on Thursday and Friday, 30 by Saturday. This is what our models are showing us so far on your 4 o'clock time frame by Thursday. Widespread storms continue around your dinner hour and then continue even more so heading into your Friday morning. Here's around 9 o'clock. Notice Sierra Vista and Cochise County moving up to the north from the south, and even in the middle of the night on your Saturday morning, heading into an early morning start. Triple digits on the board for Tucson, Nogales 90. 96 for Safford. Your 7-day forecast is looking like 80s. Yes.
Me too.
So this is a windows open then, going to be
sure
71
is.
for your overnights.
Windows open and jazz hands.
There you go. Hey.
Thanks, AP. Coming up,
5 have expired now, and that's exactly what we were talking about. This one expired at 4:30, and National Weather Service decided to agree with that. It was actually right here, but we're still left with 4 more flood advisories. Just to give you a better idea of exactly when it comes to that rainfall, south of Ajo, near the Lukeville area, we're seeing some heavy rainfall at this moment, and north of Sells, other parts though just seeing some light rainfall. We have seen some 1 to 3 inches of rain for the Santa Rosa area and for you in Ajo. Onto the south, and anything in green that you see on your screen, that is less than an inch of rain. We would love some rain here in Tucson, wouldn't we? Well, unfortunately, we're not seeing it right now. Maybe a little bit of cloud cover here and there, but overall, that's it. Those storms are off to the west, but we didn't even know it on the northwest side here. Just a nice view and triple digits, but only at 100, so we can take it, right? 11 mile per hour are those wind speeds. 94 in Safford, 99 for San Manuel, 85 for Bisbee. Those storms are cooling things down in Sells, 79, 72 for Ajo, 102 for Casa Grande, and Marana, 104. Another round of storms definitely possible, but it all depends on what happens in the tropics. I'll explain up next. The icons though, so you can see the radar, so a little bit more clear exactly where these are taking place. This one will expire at 5:30, the Ajo one around 6, and then a little bit off to the northwest of that 7 o'clock. The one for Sells will expire here very shortly. Some radar, some rain on our radar that we're picking up south of the Sells region, also near Ajo. Now the good news is that rainfall is starting to kind of taper off just a little bit though, but Lukeville is starting to see some heavy rainfall. Look at today's when it comes to those estimated rainfall totals, 1 to 3 inches for you in Ajo, and then west of Santa Rosa and near the Lukeville region. Diving in to give you a closer idea here. Over here in Tucson, unfortunately, we're not tracking any type of rain. Maybe a little bit of cloud cover though, but just shortly over to the west, that's where those storms are picking up, and even west of the 3 Points region. Over here in Cochise County, dry and clear. Much cooler than Ajo, surprisingly, right? Sells around 6 o'clock, starting to pick up some more storm cells there, along with our friends in Nogales, and that is going to progress as we continue through about 8 o'clock though this evening. Fading off though, picking right back up for tomorrow. This looks a little bit more promising for the Tucson area, plus to the south near Nogales, Sierra Vista, Sells, and then picking up a little bit though towards the evening. Here's around 5 o'clock at night. And guess what? We have more storms on the horizon. That's going to kick things off on Thursday, but it all depends on the tropics, okay? Right now, brewing to the south. However, it's either going to continue to go straight or it's going to spin into Arizona, which then would bring us that rainfall. Right now, 50% chance for storms on Thursday and Friday, 30 by Saturday. Timing it around that Thursday time frame, around 4 o'clock, parts of Tucson and then Sierra Vista becoming a little bit more widespread for you. But those storms really picking up from the south. Here's around your midday time frame on your Friday, and then around that dinner hour and rolling into your early morning Saturday. Maybe you have a commute or you're sleeping in, or you're going to watch me on Saturday morning. Triple digits on Tuesday, 90 in Nogales, 102 in Marana, 96 for Safford. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast for you. We do have a
next week on the back burners.
Exactly. I like it. Yeah.
Thanks, Allie.
Coming up, American